80% of your success depends on how you think, your mindset. You must have heard this before. But then how does it actually work? And what is it that can kill your business? Now, you see, there are these two brothers, twin brothers. These are, evil brothers. They insidiously creep inside your subconscious mind and attack your business. I call these brothers these twin brothers, helplessness and hopelessness. Yes. Now, these two brothers start gaining estate inside your mind, maybe because of a financial crisis that you may be experiencing, your financial struggles, your cash flow problems, your debt problems, right? Or market changes. Now, markets are bound to change. We live in a VUCA world, a volatile, complex, ambiguous, right? So uncertain. Now, this VUCA world is bound to create changes in the market, changes that we're not ready for. Regulatory changes, legal, challenges, geopolitical changes. Now, you see, when this happens, and when you have personal issues, team conflicts, your personal relationships have gone for a toss. So when all these things happen, helplessness and hopelessness very quietly start residing inside your subconscious mind. Technological disruption is another good example. See what happened to the music industry during the early 2000s when Pirate Bay hit the internet, right? Sony, Warner, all these companies, the executives of these companies, they got into this darkness of helplessness and hopelessness. And when this happens, how does it affect your business? I'm going to discuss that today. I've made a few notes. And in fact, I've been researching how psychology, how philosophy, and how accelerated learning can help business people achieve the desired results that they want to. In fact, my doctoral studies is all about how you can use your mind to achieve the success that you desire. Now, coming back to this topic, I've made a few notes here. Now, you see, the number one thing that hits you really bad when helplessness and hopelessness make home inside your mind is it takes a hit on your decision making and risk taking ability. You and I, as business people, we need to understand that there are a few attributes, there are a few abilities that we need to develop to succeed in the business world. Abilities and things like decision making and risk taking, innovation, adaptability, persistence and resilience, collaboration, networking, business expansion, growth, employee engagement. Now, all these things that I just mentioned are negatively affected because of these twin brothers, helplessness and hopelessness. Now let's look at how your decision making and risk taking ability takes a hit. Now, firstly, you wouldn't take calculated risks or pursue new opportunities when helplessness sets in. And you might even not take action thinking that it's only going to lead to negative outcomes. That is feeling helpless. Whatever I do, it's not going to work out anyways. Why do it? So there will be this, you will have this lack of initiative, and you will resist to explore new strategies, adopt new strategies, new methods that can help you with your business. And then hopelessness here, you avoid making investments that are necessary because you're hopeless. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. So why make those investments, right? And this is not going to help you with your business. Now, one good example is, this company I learned about, Zoha, right? Now this, what? Zoho, is it? Okay. I'm sorry about that. It is Zoho. Okay. Now there's this company, they keep reinvesting their money back into the business. Now, you see, if you're hopeless about your business, if you're not sure, you wouldn't reinvest. And when you don't reinvest money into your own business, how do you think your business is going to grow? Think about it for a moment. And then innovation and adaptability, which is one of the keys to your business success. Your creativity takes a hit when you feel helpless and hopeless. A person will not be able to adapt to the changing markets because he sees that nothing's going to change anyways. That is what hopelessness is, where there is no hope. So why innovate? Why adapt? Why take those initiatives? And the moment a business person gets into this loop, I call it the downward spiral. You start going down. Right? And then you also don't believe that positive outcomes are possible for your business because of certain changes in the environment. But then the moment you start accepting, yes, the marketplace is, VUCA, that is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous, things would start changing for you. But let's also understand what else takes a hit when you start feeling helpless and hopeless. You wouldn't be persistent. You wouldn't be, resilient. Being resilient is one of the keys to massive success. What is resilience? It is the ability, like the Japanese proverb teaches, fall 7 times and get up the 8th. So you wouldn't want to make a comeback because you don't see any hope in making a comeback. It's one of the critical elements in the framework that my doctoral thesis came up with. Resilience, the ability to make a comeback, right? So when you're hopeless, when you're helpless, resilience goes away, your persistence goes away, and then you don't tend to network and collaborate. Think about it for a moment. Are you networking? Are you collaborating? Do you go to those business meetings? Do you meet people? Now, when you don't do that, when you avoid seeking collaboration because you think whatever you contribute, it's not going to be valued. So why should I go and network? Why do you feel that your contribution won't be valued? Because you feel helpless deep inside. You feel hopeless deep inside because you feel that no matter how much effort you make, it's not going to do anything meaningful. That is what hopelessness is. What are you hopeless about? What are you helpless about? Why have you allowed these two brothers to reside inside your subconscious mind? And beauty of the entire play that happens inside our mind is it's so insidious that most of them are not even aware what is hitting them, what is killing them, what is killing their business. They just wonder, things are not happening because helplessness and hopelessness is below or it's not surface to the conscious level. Maybe you're not conscious at all that you're helpless and hopeless. Think about it for a moment. How's your employee engagement? Have you created a toxic environment? Have you created a negative environment? Does your team look up to you with hope and enthusiasm, or they don't? They're looking at other opportunities. There are a lot of fights in the office. Can you communicate your vision in a precise manner to your team? If not, that means you're not clear about where your business is headed. You're not clear maybe because you're hopeless, right? So the next point that I would want to make here is your business growth and expansion will also take a hit. Because when you're hopeless about the market conditions, about how things are going to change and all that, when you're hopeless, when you're helpless, you wouldn't make those investments, you wouldn't expand your business because you don't see growth. You don't see promise in the future because our mind, when it doesn't see a promise, it doesn't work towards it. The promise, the vision comes first inside your mind. So once you see that vision, once you see that promise, yes, that's where my diamond is, under one of those rocks. So you climb that mountain. You remove those blocks, those rocks to find your diamond. But then when there is no hope at all, when you're not confident that there is this diamond there, that means to say you lack clarity. There's no vision. And any effort there is only half-hearted, and eventually the business is going to bleed and die. Now, when you use sentences like, I'm going to go through a few sentences here. I can't do anything right. Nothing ever works out for me. Why bother trying? It's not like I can change anything. No matter what I do, it's not going to work anyway. So why do it? I can't change my situation. Neither can I change myself. If I take that risk, I'm going to lose money and it's just going to be all disappointment and nothing else. Do you use these words? Because these words reflect the way you think. It reflects that these twin brothers, they reside inside your head. Now, what do we do about it? You see, you can seek support from your mentors, advisors, health professionals, mental health professionals. I am also creating a course that would, that's going to address and resolve these issues. I'm launching this course very soon. So you see, you go to the mentors, you go and seek professional help. When that happens, somewhere deep inside, you're telling your subconscious mind that there is hope. Though you feel hopeless, though you feel helpless, somewhere you feel that you can help yourself. And when that happens, you start developing agency, psychological agency, the ability to exert control over your thoughts and behavior, and you know that you can influence your environment. When you know that, you start having agency, right? I hope this video helps you. Like, share, and subscribe, and let's together grow our businesses, make this world a better place. I'll see you in another video. Till then, take charge of your lives.